Hello everybody, this is Master GIJOE. Welcome to the review of the vintage GIJOE figures. Today we look at this 1985 EELS. Well, usually Cobra will name their choppers after the name snakes, such as Ice Viper, Snow Serpent, Techno Viper. Well, this guy's name is EELS because this guy is really a electric EELS. Look at the color here. The whole body is gray and there's a piece of red in his chest. That is a electric eel. And also, if you read his name from the backward, his name is EELS. From the backward is SEALs. And SEALs is actually belongs to the U.S. Navy. That is a special force. And that team was founded in the year 1962. Okay, with 2,450 members. That is a special force. And that team is very famous during the Vietnam War, Gulf War, and in the later 2011, shoot the Bin Laden, right? And so I believe this figure is originated from the U.S. SEALs. And also this figure appeared in the comic books issue number 47, that is the first appearance, and also in the cartoons episode 19. This guy is really the foundation of Cobra because if you want to be the other types in the Cobra Trooper teams, and you have to be the eel first, such as here. See, if you want to be a Hydro Vipers are qualified eels. And also Snow Serpent are the cold environment specialist of the eels. And also here is Lambrace. He is a driver, he is a pilot of Cobra hydrofoil. And this guy, okay, need to be in the top physical condition who has completed his eel training. Okay, so if you want to do these three jobs, you gotta be a eel first. And also this is the file card of EELS. Let's look at it. So Cobra Frogman. Frogman means combat diver and codename EELS because there are a lot of persons in this team. And file name classified. A primary military specialty is underwater demolition. Second military specialty is marine engineering. Birthplace various countries. So from here we can see this is not a person, it's a lot of person in this team. And also EELS are underwater demolition specialists of the Cobra Legion. They man and operate the Cobra Marine outpost, disguised as offshore drilling rigs, and augment the crews of larger Cobra naval vessels. And also EELS undergo a rigorous two-part training program in the worm shark and the parrot-infested waters of the Cayman Islands in the Caribbean and in the frigid dark depth of the North Atlantic. Their training regiments include marine structural engineering, explosive ordnance, underwater fighting techniques, and marine geology. Okay, so this is the Frogman EELS. Let's look at the figure here. So first, the brand name is made in Hong Kong. The year is 1985. And actually, there's another EELS. You can buy this in the market. Also, in the year 1993, there is another EELS. Just exactly look at this one, but there's a color difference in this part. And also, the whole body, this is like a blue, and the other one is more like purple. And also the backpack difference. This is a Shark rocket launcher, and that EELS in the 1983, just with a backpack there. So later we will also review this figure. So our EELS here, let's look at its accessories. And first, like you look at his gun. And this gun's name is JLS Double Harpoon with Stunner. So this is double harpoon, and this part is the stunner. Okay. And this weapon is originally used under the water for the self-defense against the shark. But later on, if you are a fighter, do some combat job under the ocean, so you will still need this weapon. And also, if you look at 1986 Hydro Slide, and the gun in front of there is mirrored this weapon here, exactly the same. And also, this slide, we can just put our eel here. The color matches pretty good. Right, the second accessory here is the flipper. A pair of flippers. Two flippers are exactly the same with the 1986 wetsuit flippers. And there are some details on it. And also a pack, you can put it under his feet here. And next is the backpack. There are three parts. One is there's air hose. It is kind of soft, rubbery, but also can be broken. And there are two holes here. You will connect this in front of his mouth here. And also, this part is the air tank to supply this person with some air. And also this part is the jetpack. will let this guy to travel faster in the water. So if you connect these three parts, you will get a very beautiful detailed backpack. Because I think after the year 1985, the G.I. Joe, they made their figures with a lot of confidence and a lot of detailed molded. Okay, so let's look at the figure here. Right, this figure here on the top of here is a small part, very easily broken. And this part, I believe, is a radio he can contact with his other choppers. And also, there's one thing, here, there's no goggles. So this guy, I believe, is still on the land, not diving into the water. And also in the comic books, you can see here's the goggles, and also in the cartoons. And here, because his job is underwater demolition, so here I believe are two pouches for the explosives, just like a C4. And also the belt around his back here is pretty detailed. And also even here on his arm, they're like a metal piece. I think it's kind of like protection to his arm, in case he's just got bite by the sharks. And also there's a small dagger at one side of his leg, so he can fight against the enemies, I mean the G.I. Joes. And the articulation, because this is a 1985 figure, so there's add-up articulation to the head. You can do the nodding, head go left to the right, no problem. So you can swivel, rotate his arm, and swivel his little arm. There's an O-ring inside of there, so you can twist his waist. You can lift his leg and bend the knee 90 degrees. All right, so let's put on his accessories. First is these two pieces. Let's just throw it on him. And then the gun. And also the backpack. Okay, so this is a very cool figure. It's EELS from the year 1985. You can army build this figure. It's very cool. And I believe this figure is originated from the US Navy SEALs. And if you like today's video, please press like and subscribe my video, and also leave some comments, because your comment is my future motivation. So thank you so much. See you next time.